Good evening and welcome to the Casey Center in Des Moines, the home of the 2026 Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy. Dar Danielson, Joanna Settles here as we get ready for the final Class 4A quarterfinal of the day. Number 4, Creek-Amana, number 5 seed Carlisle. Those 4-5 seeds are always interesting, Joanna, and what I think is probably one of the most loaded classes here in this tournament this year.
It is. 4A is really tough. And Clear Creek-Amana, they are led by this dynamic duo of Avery Lauer and Lena Evans. Lauer has already scored more than 1,700 points in her career. Evans, 20 points away from 1,000 of her own.
Yeah, she has almost every record for the school.
She does. And you know what? I hope that some more records fall today.
All righty, so it could be another record-breaking day. Hopefully it's a close one. We've had some that have gotten a little bit away here today, but we'll see. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. Oh, wait, we need to do Road to State. Can't forget that. I caught Randy out of my eye. Go ahead.
There we go. Carlisle, 23-1. They defeated a tough ADM team to get here. They're allowing 32.3 points per game. They don't let the other team score. Mesa Camito, she counters CCA with a star of her own. She is a proven scorer. She does. And you know what? I hope that some more records fall today.
All righty, so it could be another record-breaking day. Hopefully it's a close one. We've had some that have gotten a little bit away here today, but we'll see. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. Oh, wait, we need to do Road to State. Can't forget that. I caught Randy out of my eye. Go ahead.
There we go. Carlisle, 23-1. They defeated a tough ADM team to get here. They're allowing 32.3 points per game. They don't let the other team score. Mesa Camito, she counters CCA with a star of her own. She is a proven scorer. She attacks off the dribble. Look at her, 20 points a game. Clear Creek-Amana, they defeated Clinton, 9 3-point makes per game. Number 1 in Class 4A. So 3-point line. Be ready for those triples. Avery Lauer, Lena Evans, 2 stars in the making.
All right, that's a Road to State. When we come back, we're going to go a little bit deeper into some of the seeds for success in this game today, presented by Channel Seeds. So we'll have all that. Starting lineups coming up. Final quarterfinal of 4A here on the 2026 Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
At American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better.
Yeah, it's a trip when you hit the road. And when you know when you've arrived. It's a trip when you get everything you want. The burger and the fries, the creek and the crick, the city and the countryside. It's a trip when you're where you're meant to be. In this moment, in this bathroom mirror, looking like $1 million. And yeah, it's a trip when it goes by fast. Des Moines. It's a trip. Make it yours.
It's the simplest expression. The smallest thing that changes everything. A smile. So easy. A smile lights it up. Apologizes. And welcomes unconditionally. Because the shortest distance between two people is a smile.
Thank you.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
Here at the Casey Center in Des Moines for the Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and the Girls Union Digital Network. Time now for today's Seeds for Success, brought to you by Channel Seeds or your local seeds dealer. Visit channelseed.com today. And Joanna Settles, let's talk about those seeds.
Yes, Carlisle wants to attack off the dribble drive and get to the paint to get to the free throw line and hopefully get fouled. They also want to flatten the defense in transition to be able to cover Lauer and Evans. Creek-Amana, they want to rebound and run, control the boards, push that tempo, and score fast in transition. They also have to contain the drive. They have to stay in front of Camino, so try to slow her offense down.
And it's easy, we say it here, but then you're under the bright lights on the court, the big court here in Des Moines, and it's overcoming that early surge of adrenaline and excitement and then following through with your game plan and doing it, right?
It is. It's a lot of help defense, that's for sure.
And these two teams will meet. The winner here meets number one Sioux City Heelan, who made a statement in their 81-56 win over the 8th seed North Polk. On the other side, it's Dallas Center Grimes and Norwalk. They'll meet up in the semifinal, in the first semifinal on Thursday. And then this one will be the semifinal. The winner of this one meets Sioux City Heelan at 6:45 on Thursday.
Yeah, that 5 o'clock matchup, that'll be the third time. Of course, DCG and Norwalk in the same conference. So it will be quite a battle. And then Heelan taking over the win, 81-56. But how about Melina Snoozy? She was 17 for 26 from the field. She scored a state record 39 points, state record for 4A.
All righty, let's take our final break here. We'll come back. We'll have starting lineups and all the pregame festivities will be over, and we'll tip it up here at the Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
You volunteer or hang with friends, play pickleball, read or follow trends. No matter what your retirement style, you deserve healthy eyes and a healthy smile. Some Medicare plans don't cover vision or dental. With Delta Dental, you can save on what's essential. Get coverage and take care of your health. It's peace of mind, so treat yourself. It's more affordable than you might think. Give us a call or visit this link.
As title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, we're proud to support this fantastic event. At the Iowa Farm Bureau, we believe that strong farms and strong schools fuel strong futures. Partnering with the Girls Union allows us to celebrate Iowa's youth while supporting and empowering the Iowa girl.
Reaching the state tournament is no small feat, and it takes a strong support system. Thanks to the Iowa Farm Bureau, we're able to honor students for their outstanding achievements in each of their sports and in the classroom. The Iowa Farm Bureau helps our organization provide awards, grants, and scholarships to honor excellence in athletics and academics.
Whether you're a student competing today or a fan cheering from home, we all play a role in making our state shine. So, from the Iowa Farm Bureau
and the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union,
congratulations on a fantastic season and good luck.
And time for introductions. Let's go to our public address announcer.
Matchup featuring the Carlisle Wildcats and the Clear Creek-Amana Clippers. Fans, tradition is an important part of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union's storied history. Because our past is an integral part of what we do today, we ask that everyone in attendance please join in a round of applause to show our appreciation to all the women who have participated in high school athletics in Iowa. Once an Iowa girl, always an Iowa girl. Fans, at this time, the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union And the Iowa Farm Bureau would like to recognize the outstanding sportsmanship shown by Carlisle High School and Clear Creek-Amana High School. In recognition of the importance of good sportsmanship, each state qualifying school was asked to nominate a spectator who represents their school and community in a positive manner. Anaya Hardy, a member of the IGHSAU Student Athlete Advisory Committee, will present each nominee with a certificate of recognition and a $250 check payable to their school's scholarship fund. Please join us in honoring these individuals whose decorum and respect for others serves as a model for all spectators attending interscholastic events. From Carlisle High School, Julia Batten. And from Clear Creek-Amana High School, Lindsay Nash. The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union promotes good sportsmanship by participants, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting their participants, officials, and spectators in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or abusive comments, or intimidating actions directed at officials, participants, coaches, team representatives, or event personnel will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We thank you for your cooperation and invite you to enjoy the game. Fans, it's now time to introduce the players in today's quarterfinal matchup. Today's team intros are brought to you by Hy-Vee. First, the non-starters and assistant coaches for the Carlisle Wildcats. Number 3, Addison Sinclair. Number 4, Maddie Tongvan. Number 5, Lila Osterhaus. Number 10, Lila Whitty. Number 11, Kirsten Taylor. Number 15, Olivia Freeman. Number 20, Yulia Nakarinen. Number 21, Peyton Fogel. Number 22, Emily Nelson. And number 40, Mira Heidemann. The assistant coaches are Travis Smith, Nick Nelson, and Jordan Richards. Now let's meet the non-starters and assistant coaches for Clear Creek-Amana. Number 3, Carly Nash. Number 5, Kendall Molly. Number 11, Berkeley Bryant. Number 20, Zella Evans. Number 25, Eva Slaymaker. Number 33, Nakia Tangang. Number 34, Brooklyn Lee. Number 42, Bailey Simpson. Number 44, Gretchen Cruzy. Number 50, Adina Bila. The assistant coaches are Chris Peterson and Whitney Gorman. And now let's meet the starters for both teams. For Carlisle, a 5'11" sophomore number 1, Cammie Clark. For the Clippers, a 5'7" senior guard number 1, Alex Scragg. For Carlisle, a 5'11" senior number 2, Molly Stoner. For Clear Creek-Amana, a 6' senior guard number 10, Avery Lauer. For Carlisle, a 5'9" sophomore number 12, Taylor Thomas. For Clear Creek, a 5'8" senior guard number 15, Lena Evans. For Carlisle, a 5'9" senior number 23, Macy Comito. For the Clippers, a 5'6" senior guard number 23, Kennedy Stratton. For Carlisle, a 6-foot senior, number 42, Ella Smith. And for Clear Creek-Amana, a 5-foot 8-inch freshman guard, number 40, Lydia Keller. Head coach for the Wildcats is Justin Flaws. And for the Clippers, Matt Hepner. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the area in front of the scorer's table for the introductions of our officials for this game as assigned by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Your referee, Kurt Strauth. Umpire, Blake Ranke. And umpire, Brett Johnson. The bench official is Brady Forsyth. All right, basketball fans, who's ready for state tournament basketball?
I am ready for state tournament basketball. Dar Danielson, Joanna Settles here. Number 4, Clear Creek-Amana, number 5, Carlisle. We've seen Carlisle a lot at the state softball tournament. This is their first time since 2015 here at the basketball tournament. So they've been to state 8 times, the first time in a while on the basketball floor.
It is, and a big reason they're here is because of number 23 in red, Macy Camito. Keep your eye on her. She is a prolific scorer. She's averaging over 20 points a game.
ISU commit and tapped into the backcourt. Clear Creek-Amana, they're in the white, Carlisle in the red. Trey gets it off. Now bounce pass underneath on the cut, and it just off. Trey had a good look, but just bounces in and out.
Yeah, there's so many double teams. When you double like that, it leaves somebody open. So a nice pass. Those are tough when they don't fall.
Tammy Clark with it. Lobs it inside. Up and good. Mally Stoner ran into a little defense there, but able to play through it.
Little collision, but that's what Camito does. She's a great passer and makes her teammates fantastic.
Clear Creek with it now.
Yes, for Clear Creek, Evans number 15, and then Lauer number 10, closely guarded. It'll be interesting to watch if they face guard her or what they do defensively.
On the drive goes Evans, and now put back up and good. Underneath.
Yeah, Lauer, that's how you crash the offensive boards. Impressive there.
And we're tied 2-2 here in the early going.
And here's the matchup. It's Camito and Lauer.
Yep, Camito on the drive. Drives in, kicks it over, rotate around for 3, no good, rebound. Underneath by Keller, the freshman for Clear Creek-Amana. Lauer gets it outside, now a little dump off. Over there to Schrag. Pull up at the elbow, in and out, no good. A couple of those already for Clear Creek.
Both teams dropping back into man-to-man defense.
Camito looking for a high screen, goes to the right of it though to Clark. Now back over the top, Thomas. Hands it off to Smith. Smith drives in. Oh, nice cut down the lane, up and good. Stoner with her second bucket.
The timeless backdoor cut.
You don't stand around. If you move, they're going to find you, and they did.
And that's what's open when there's such tight defense. You're covering and taking away that passing lane. Just a quick jab step, go the other way, and you're open on the back door.
And a carry called on Clear Creek-Amana. Turn it over here. Early going. Here comes Camito. She dribbles in, kicks it back. Down the lane, offensive foul is called on Ella Smith.
Great defense there by Avery Lauer to step in front, get set, and then take the charge.
And Smith kind of committed and just, she was going straight to the basket, tried to throw it up and maybe draw the foul, but offensive call. So here comes Clear Creek-Amana. Lob it into the middle there, now back outside, Evans. Skips it over the top. Now skips it back over to Evans. She drives in, has it taken away. Now gets it back. 15 on the shot clock. On the drive, Keller kicks it out. And loses the handle. Camito with the theft. She'll push it the other way. Pull up for three. No good. Rebound. And looked like Smith got bumped a bit, but Creek-Amana comes away with it.
You can see Carlisle in their zone pointing out where Lauer is at all times, so everybody knows.
Up top with it. They rotate it over to Stratton. Now back. Up there to Schrag. There's a three. No. In and out. Rebound. Underneath. And foul's called.
Avery Lauer again crashing the offensive board. Great positioning. Wide open under the basket.
Yep. Can't get it to go early on, missing some close ones. The only good thing about that is they're only down 4-2.
I think she was surprised she had such an open look.
Working it outside, Camito. Now looking, guarded tightly by Lauer. Here's a three again, off, no good. And rebound comes off to Evans. Carlisle quickly back. Here's a three, no good, a little long. Still trying to find the shooting range here at the Casey's Center. Camito, stop and go, up and no good. Rebound pulled down. Clear Creek gonna run a little bit. Right side, fakes, goes in and gets the bucket. Evans with her first two, and we're tied at 4. Smart move not to just take it in. She gave a little hesitation, got the defender off a little bit.
She did. It looked like she had a nice pause. Defender thought she was going to put the three up. Got her on her heels, and she attacked the rim.
Yeah, a little foul from behind there on Schrag. And now our first IMT Insurance substitution of the evening. Brooklyn Lee comes in. All substitutions sponsored by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free at IMTINS.com. Up top, Cammie Clark with it. Dribbles in, looked at the three, now gets it back to Camito. Camito's going to pull out a little bit, wants to move the offense around a bit. Dribbles behind the back, tosses it to right side. Looked like she had a lane to the basket and stopped to throw it out and got called for the travel, did Lena Evans.
Yes, they like to have Camito at the top of the key there, and such great spacing to give Camito room to work.
Now Creek-Amana a chance to take the lead here for the first time. Lob it over. There's a three. No good. Had trouble from long range. Tapped out of there from underneath.
There's Lauer.
Yep.
In on almost every single play.
Lauer dribbles in. Long three, top of the key is good. Lena Evans hits it.
Nothing but net there.
And a 3-point lead, the first lead. So that would make it the biggest lead of the day so far for Creek-Amana. And down there on the baseline, they said she stepped out. Let's see the replay here. It looked like it almost came off her foot there.
It did.
But pop it back.
Yeah, little mini
Boom.
penetration there and kick, giving Evans plenty of space to score three.
Inside, Keller looking, now throws it over right side. Back up to Keller. Looking for the post up inside, loses it. Now on the run out the other way, Smith will put it up for the easy two.
Great assist by Freeman.
There's a three off, no good. Rebound off to Carlisle. Quickly up the floor, under the basket, up, and comes down hard. Olivia Freeman. Boy, Freeman's been involved in a lot of action early.
She has, coming off the bench. And
knocked around a little bit. Here's a three, no good. Still nobody really blistering it from the outside
it's
yet.
Not,
here.
and that's what Carlisle was planning on doing. They want to give so much coverage to Evans and Lauer that they leave her open on purpose.
Down on the baseline, Freeman now back over. There's a three. Good! Mallie Stoner says, well, hey, yeah, we can hit the three. 2-point lead now for Carlisle as we're under a minute to play.
Stoner's not supposed to be left open.
No. Quick first quarter here, and then there's a foul. Underneath might have been a hold.
Yeah, Lauer's trying to create some space, use the screen to get around there on the baseline. This is Freeman.
Yeah, throws it over.
To the weak side, there she is. Stoner ready to score. There's a triple.
Foul on Stratton. Here's a long three, no good. Missed by Lauer. Chance now, 27 seconds. Shot clock is off, but plenty of time here. For Carlisle to work the clock if they want to. Back out to Comito, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dribbles between the legs, kicks it over to Clark. Clark will drive up between two defenders, gets the ball back, and good at the buzzer. Almost like a pass to herself, and hits it at the buzzer. Let's see if we get the replay here. Go ahead.
Here she goes. She penetrates into the lane, runs into a lot of traffic, comes right back to her. Nice arch on that swish
Must
at the
have
buzzer.
touched the defender because they didn't call her for traveling. 1 quarter down here. Got a close one, 11-7 at the Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
At American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Fuel choice that's cheaper, homegrown, and better for the planet? Now that's worth the hype. Pump it up with Unleaded 88.
Welcome back to the Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. From homeowners to small businesses, Iowa banks know what it means to invest in their future. The customer relationships are built on shared values and earned trust. Iowa Banks, your partner through it all. Carlisle starts the second quarter with a 4-point lead, and now make that a 7-point lead after the buzzer beater and now the opener here to start.
Yeah, Camino has so much attention on her, so when somebody else steps up and scores, it just bounces out their defense.
Three the other way, rebounded underneath, and a foul there as Lauer gets the rebound and gets fouled.
Lauer only has 2 points. That is going to change very quickly. She is a prolific scorer. In her career, she's had 333 threes with a three-point percentage of 44%.
And there's offensive foul called. And
that one's on Lauer.
Lauer on the screen there, I guess. Her first. It's the first team foul as we reset here.
This is quite the point guard matchup here between Comito and Lauer. They were on the same travel team. They were 9th grade U.S. Open champions together a few years ago and 16 Nike national runner-up. So they played on the same team, and here they are battling it out today in Class 4A.
Now a reach-in foul by Lena Evans, her first. The 5'8" senior. She's going to Doane to play college basketball. So now the second team foul here on Creek-Amana, stripped away out front, the step through, and missed the layup. Evans.
That's kind of how this first start to this game has felt.
Going, yeah. And you kind of have to think about coming from behind. Good drive inside, up off the glass, no good. Battle for it. And Carlisle comes away, found her underneath. Stoner to
That's
Smith.
42, Ella Smith.
And it leads up to 9 here for Carlisle. And you're right, it's just been kind of in and outs and a missed layup. Step back, 3 short for Lauer. Here's Carlisle. Comito will bring it up.
Even on that miss, such good patience, hesitation, and great form.
Inside, Comito, pull up. No good, and then there's going to be a foul on the rebound. A little too aggressive by Taylor Thomas.
Those are those good fouls. You're going for the rebound. Great box out by Evans.
That's her second. And a couple substitutions here, IMT Insurance substitutions.
Fouls on number 12, Taylor Thomas.
And back in is Schrag.
Personal foul. Team foul number 1.
And who else snuck in on me? Was that Keller?
Checking in for Clear Creek-Amana, number 1, Alex Schrag. And number...
Yeah,
yes,
Keller.
Keller's back in the game. Yep.
Keller and Schrag came back in. Knocked away. Here comes Comito. Lobs it over. Up a little too high. Gets her own rebound. Comes back underneath. Blocked by Schrag. Down the other way. Gets it back. And they're going to say she traveled. Lauer, they say, traveled with it.
Fun to watch. Lauer and Evans in transition. I'm a little shocked that they're not scoring.
Yeah, but maybe the pace, I was just going to say, maybe the pace favoring Carlisle a little bit, slow it down. But, yeah, they've missed some shots that.
They have, but that's what they do. They love to run and gun.
Yep. Out top with it. Clark underneath. Good look to Ella Smith. Timeout called. 30-second timeout here called by Clear Creek as they've yet to score here in the second quarter. And 7 points run off by Carlisle. Let's take a look here.
Here's Comito. And then you can see the skip pass down low.
Yeah.
She gets down underneath, kind of sneaks behind the defense of Clear Creek-Amana, and it's Ella Smith with another 2.
She's got 6 already, 4 in this quarter for Carlisle.
Yes, she's a big presence underneath. Nice touch. She's 6 foot underneath there. So you have to know, if you're on defense, you have to know and be lower than the lowest offensive player to be able to see that, because you don't want him to sneak behind your defense again.
So a quick timeout by Justin Flaws. He brings, not Matt Hepner for the timeout. Clear Creek-Amana took that. Flaws is happy with the way things are going right now. They get it up top to Lauer.
They switch. Freeman's
Backs
on Lauer now.
Crowd wanted offensive foul, but instead Lauer pops a 3.
Yeah, and she just didn't move. Actually, she kind of broke her ankle. I don't think that was a foul. So a nice no call by the refs.
A little acting. Comito inside again, and there's a walk that time. Smith took a little shuffle before she put the shot up.
She did. I think she just wanted a head fake or something. Here's Comito. She goes on the this is Lauer here. Spin move.
Yeah.
Creating some space for herself.
That was all body. There was no.
Drains a triple.
Yeah. And now offensive foul the other way on Schrag, I think.
Was that on 14 or was it on 15? Was that on Evans? Everybody's trying to get through screens.
Was that Evans? Kick out. Drive in. Cammie Clark pulls up. No good. Rebound battle for, and a push underneath is called against Clear Creek-Amana.
Freeman did have the position there, so she drew that foul.
Stratton with her second.
Stratton, you have to get in between the basket and your person. Again, that was almost a guaranteed 2, and too hot to handle from Comito.
On the dribble drive, kick out. Backs in, gets it off. 3, no good.
Another good look.
By Lauer. Evans got her the ball on a good spot.
Right, Keller set the screen to try to get her open.
Camito goes up, misses. And pressure there by Freeman. Now on the drive, up and a little too much. Off the glass, Keller under pressure. Clear Creek-Amana just hadn't got offense in sync yet here, seems like.
They haven't, but Carlisle is super scrappy on defense. They make it difficult.
Yeah, that's partly the defense, you're right. Camito, long 3, no good, in and out, battle underneath. Evans lets it go to the teammate, and now still rattling around, almost Stoner. And now on the floor, they're going to say held ball, go to Clear Creek-Amana. Man, that was a good battle for the ball. And here we go. Clear Creek-Amana trailing by 8 here. Just 1-3 in the second quarter, trying to get a few more points. Here's another 3. Good.
Get just a little pick and pop there. Step back. Kennedy Stratton with 3.
Stratton cuts the lead down to 5. Here's Camito. Chanting overrated, but when you got a 4 versus 5 seed, I don't know how you.
I just remember when I hear them say overrated. I remember when they said that about Caitlin Clark once in high school at Dowling.
Yeah.
And she kind of took off in the second half, and they didn't chant that again.
Nice drive and shot by Clark. And a timeout. Another 30-second timeout for Clear Creek-Amana.
The one thing when you scout Camito and company for Carlisle, you could, they drop back in defense. They're just in the half court, but they are so scrappy. And here they are offensively trying to get to the paint, using the weak side, getting defense out of position to create space. There they went for the steal. What's the rule? Can you go for the steal? Then it's a 5-on-4 situation, advantage Carlisle. So I can expect Coach Hepner saying, hey, let's not go for the steal. Stay home, stay on defense, and stay more contained.
Yeah, because she got 2 dribbles in before the defender reacted, and then that's an easy, wide open pop shot right there on the side of the lane. So Coach trying to get him settled down, get him in the offense.
This is something you don't see often. Camito's on the bench. I think maybe her ankles were taped too tight or something. She's taking her shoes off and
Lauer down the lane right off the square.
Trying to get her socks and shoes back on quickly because Lauer doesn't mind that her counter is on the bench.
Yeah, they have to retape it or whatever they're doing over there. Now, rebound comes off and then a offensive foul called on Evans from the backside official. From over here, I couldn't see if she brought a elbow or something or what, but.
Exactly. I would assume she lowered her shoulder or something.
So now Clear Creek-Amana will be in the bonus next time. That was an offensive foul, so they weren't, but that one rattles up and down by Cammie Clark, and it's 22-15, bleed back up to 7. Good look under the basket, and they make it that time.
Again, such good spacing and transition, creating lots of room for their teammates to cut to the paint.
And on the drive again, Cammie Clark has been trouble for them there. And that'll go against Schrag.
Yeah, Cammie Clark, just a sophomore, 5'11".
And gets a little hard, but bounces back off the glass and goes down, shooting 58% from the free throw line.
And Macy Camito re-enters the game.
You'll have an IMT insurance substitution on the Camito re-entry. Clark with the second free throw. That one doesn't get as good a bounce off the glass. And Lead largest had been 8. Now it's down to 6 here. And Creek-Amana with a minute and a half to play, first half. Trying to get the offense going.
Yeah, they continue to switch up their defense here. They're back in that 2-3 zone.
Rotated over for 3.
Again, so much.
Lydia Keller.
Yeah, so much weak side attention with Lauer on the other side that Keller decided to drain one of her own.
And the Clear Creek student section is a little off. They should be saying she's a freshman, but not giving that cheer. Inside look. Oh, bounce off. Good pass there from Smith to Freeman.
Yes, little pocket pass there. Smith to Freeman.
25-20. Now back the other way. Camito with it. Oh, behind the back. Up and good. Oh, little razzle-dazzle out of Camito. And Clear Creek-Amana back at it. Keller and another turnover. Boy, those red shirts have been tough on defense, haven't they?
They have.
Let's take a look at this play here. Stolen away. Now watch here.
Here she's in transition. Boom. The wraparound behind the back. Camito to Freeman for 2.
Yeah. So, shot clock is off here in the final 20 seconds. Camito will bring it across. Looking to build on the halftime lead. It's at 7 right now. Drives, pulls up. In and out. Camito gets it back and good. Camito gets the bucket right before the buzzer to make it 29-20 here. And that was Camito's first points there. You see?
Here she is.
And she just followed the rebound coming off and put it back up.
Sometimes you get a lucky bounce. That's a lucky bounce at the right time for the Wildcats to head into break.
She averages 20. She's just got 2 in the first half, but she's been doing everything else here so far in the ball game.
She just wants to win, right? She's so thrilled they're up 29-20 here at halftime. She'll do whatever it takes for her team.
All right, we got a replay here.
Let's see this one again. There she is.
This is a behind the back from another angle. Yep.
So quick.
There we go.
Full speed. It was so fast. She really whipped it behind her back.
Yeah, that was a little slower, but anyway. Let's take a break. It's 29-20 Carlisle over CCA here at the half. We'll take a break. You're watching the Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy.
Oh, it looks like you spilled some grease.
Grills are multiplying and you need flavor that's bold.
There's nothing left for you to do
but to go to Fairway, your dream for Midwest meat. It's the one you need. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, you better stake up. Fairway and meat go hand in hand.
This dream is meant for you and me.
Poultry, pork, and beef, your home for Midwest meat. It's the one you need. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed.
Fairway, it's the one you need.
Excelling in athletics takes teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. These are the same qualities that help our pig farmers and our communities thrive. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics and the student athletes who make us all proud. Visit iowapork.org/WeCare to meet the people behind the pork and hear about our winning approach to caring for our pigs, the environment, and our communities.
Excuse me, man. You dropped this.
Oh.
Health powers life, from the delightfully routine to the truly uncharted. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn, like receiving a cancer diagnosis. At Mercy One, you have access to a team of cancer experts with advanced technologies and holistic therapies for the cancer care you need close to home. Our team will guide you every step of the way, ensuring you're ready no matter what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/healthpowerslife.
SWIC is a community. Southwestern Community College is a place in rural southwest Iowa where students from across the world come to be a part of a tight-knit family, Spartan Nation, where they study, train, grow, thrive, and are called by name, not by number. At SWIC, we are one.
It takes a village to care for a patient. From all of the various people, if you come see us, that you'll meet. Every one of those people, we try to get people that are committed to making that the best experience that they can do.
I think the breadth of coverage that we're able to provide, I think is unique. All of these different facets that all intertwine are what allow us to take care of the community the way that I feel they should.
At DMOS, we're here when you need us.
It's the 2026 Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Digital Network. We're powered by Mid-American Energy. Halftime here, 29-20 Carlisle and CCA, Clear Creek-Amana, in the battle of number 4 and number 5 seed here. And Sukup stats, have we got those, Randy? Yep, we got them here as soon as we pull them up. There we go. And what do you see there, Joanna?
Carlisle is out rebounding Clear Creek-Amana. Obviously, that 9-point differential comes from somewhere, but field goal percentage, Carlisle shooting the ball better. Neither team has gotten hot yet from 3. A little lower. I mean, 33% is pretty good, but I expect even higher from these two teams. And how about the turnovers? Clear Creek-Amana has 10 turnovers. That's because of the stifling defensive effort by the Carlisle Wildcats, and they've turned those 10 turnovers into 10 points.
Yeah, so 36% shooting, only 4 of 12 from 3. Yeah, it's a little bit better. 46 is not bad for Carlisle.
It's not another stat that's not on there are the assists. Carlisle has 9 assists, and what's really cool is that every starter has at least 1. So they are sharing the sugar.
And I think we saw earlier some of those shots that, Clear Creek-Amana normally probably makes, and a layup and some other down and out and miss, and probably coach telling them, hey, if we can just complete the plays and get it in there, we're still right in this.
Yeah, it's the scrappy defense of Carlisle. It kind of like messes with your head or something, but they've got to lock in.
Well, it speeds your gain up a little bit too, doesn't it?
It does. It adds a little pressure, even though it's just half-court defense.
Yeah.
Once they do garner that steal, they are off and running and score quickly and so well. All starters can score and do so well. Some of the leaders, Stoner with 10, Clark with 7. Camito only with 2. She does have 2 fouls. We'll have to look at that. I'd say go at her and try to get her on the bench again.
Get her going. Well, we're here at halftime, and those are your Sukup stats from the first half. We're going to take another break, and we'll come back with more halftime, and then the second half trip to the semis to face the top seed. On the line here in this Final 4A quarterfinal of the day, you're watching the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Yeah, it's a trip when you hit the road. And when you know when you've arrived. It's a trip when you get everything you want. The burger and the fries, the creek and the crick, the city and the countryside. It's a trip when you're where you're meant to be. In this moment, in this bathroom mirror, looking like $1 million. And yeah, it's a trip when it goes by fast. Des Moines. It's a trip. Make it yours.
It's the simplest expression. Smallest thing that changes everything. A smile. So easy. A smile lights it up. Apologizes. And welcomes unconditionally. Because the shortest distance between two people is a smile.
Thank you.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
As we take a quick break from tournament coverage, all of us at the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union want to extend our sincere appreciation to our title sponsor, the Iowa Farm Bureau, for their continued support of this championship event. I'm joined once again by Brent Johnson, president of the Iowa Farm Bureau, who's here to share more about the special souvenirs our participating student athletes will be taking home this week.
You know, that's right, Aaron. Our incredible student athletes won't be leaving empty-handed. Every athlete competing today will take home a custom souvenir bag tag to commemorate their hard work and dedication. And for our championship teams, we're thrilled to present pink championship ball caps, a bold symbol of everything that they've earned. Athletes will also receive a signature ball, perfect for collecting autographs from coaches and teammates and creating a keepsake that they'll treasure for years. Each of these items is more than just swag. They're reminders of what's possible when you work hard and follow your dreams.
Brent, thank you to the Iowa Farm Bureau for helping make this championship experience so special for our athletes. Now let's get back to the action.
Sweeping the floor here at halftime, getting it clean, ready for the second half at the Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy. Dar Danielson, Joanna Settles here courtside as teams out of the locker room. Again, this is going to be key to start the third quarter here. Can Carlisle step on the gas, widen the lead, or can Clear Creek come back a little bit and cut the lead down? It's not a huge margin, but you don't want to get any farther down than what you are right now.
Correct. Creek-Amana, they need to find their offensive rhythm. Carlisle's defense has held CCA's Lauer and Evans both under their season average in the half. Again, Lauer with over 23 points a game, Evans with almost 18 points a game. Each of them only have 7 in this first half.
And looking at the foul situation, Lena Evans for Clear Creek has 3, 2 for Alex Schrag, 2 for Taylor Thomas, 2 for Macy Comito for Carlisle. So we'll see
the Evans
how
3.
that all works out.
Right. She'll have to play smart to stay in the game because Clear Creek-Amana needs her. Now, Clear Creek-Amana, they can really light it up. In their game against Grinnell, Avery Lauer had 9 3-pointers. Of course, she had 10 against CPU, but in the game she had 9. The team made 23 3-pointers. 20 3-pointers.
Yeah.
That's a lot. So they can get hot. So you have to get back, but it's the defense of Carlisle. Again, they're not spending their energy in the full court. They're getting back, playing great help defense, and really making it tough for the Clippers.
Yeah, they're shooting about 34% from the three-point range. The winner will advance to play Sioux City Heelan, who down North Polk 81-56. and they will play in the second semifinal on Thursday. The first semifinal saw DCG beat Waverly Shellrock 59-39, and Norwalk over Central DeWitt 50-37. So it's some interesting games here. And the first three here in these quarterfinals have been a little out of hand for 4A. But the teams that are remaining are going to be tough all the way through, I believe.
They are from here on out. I mean, this whole week it's tough. I'm a little surprised that I thought if you had to ask me before, I would say that Clear Creek would be ahead at half. So Camino and company have really come out on fire, and such balanced scoring, really. Everybody stepping up and doing what it takes to have a quite big lead here at halftime, up 9.
And Camino's example of a star who, she's their leading scorer, but if they're holding down scoring, you do the other things. You do the behind-the-back pass, you do the steal, throw it ahead, and you contribute. It's not about always scoring, but you contribute to your teammates, and that's what makes you a great player. And
it is, and it's fun to play with her because she draws so much attention that you have a little extra space.
Yeah, you're going to get some more time and open space to do something here. So you see the official right here in front of us saying, hey, Carlisle, it'll be your ball. And Cammie Clark comes over. She'll put it into play as we start the second half here on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy. Looks like the same starters. Camino gets it over now inside. Step back, off, no good. Rebound battled for down there, and wow. Stratton went right down on top of Cammie Clark, battling for it.
Good hustle play. Every rebound so important in the first half. Carlisle had 17 total rebounds. Clear Creek-Amana had 14, so Clear Creek-Amana has to do a better job on the boards.
Camino inbounds it, and there's a foul.
From Stratton.
Stratton gets her third on the push on the inbound.
Yeah, Carlisle, again, chilling out on the perimeter and then diving hard to the basket.
On the drive, up a little too much.
Didn't get the finger roll there.
No. Lauer will bring it back up for Clear Creek-Amana. She looks at the three now, directs traffic a little bit, gets it to Keller. Back up to Stratton. Stratton will drive, pull up, and left it a little short. I think she stepped in there and there was no defender on her and left it a little shorter than what she needed to.
Yeah, I always have to get it up over that rim.
Camino spins, kicks it over, wide open three, long, but it's picked up by Stoner. Stoner drives inside, losing the handle is Smith. And a little ragged here to start the third quarter. Get it off outside. Evans picked up her dribble, looking for some help, and she call a timeout. She was close to the 5-second call there, and Coach Hepner calls a 30-second timeout. And you see there, he's not happy about the movement there. Everybody kind of stood and watched her, I think.
He's not. It's pretty intense. Again, Lauer carries so much of the weight of the season on her. She has the ball so much, and now Camino's on her. So it does throw you out of sorts a bit. So hopefully they understand their assignment a little more clearly.
Come back to the pass, help her out. And so that leaves them with 3 timeouts left. And we're still looking for our first bucket here of the second half. As they line up in that line on the right side. Lauer comes over. Now kick it up top for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound comes off to Clark. Clark will push it over. Thomas now down. Up and good. Camino. She ended the first half with a bucket, starts the second half with the first bucket.
But she didn't have the ball in transition there. Clark did off the rebound. And they don't have to give it to her, right? She goes to the corner. They spread out. They are in both corners and a nice baseline drive. Another drive on the other end.
Good crossover by Evans.
And she's 13 points away now from 1,000 points for her career.
Comito works it up top. Looking for Smith that gets it over to Clark. Now back to Smith. Gets a little tap high here from the defender. Now throw across the top. Picked off. Back the other way. Lauer. And gets it stripped by Comito. Got back on defense and got the strip.
Here it is. It doesn't get much better than Lauer and Comito in transition here on this Tuesday afternoon. Quick hands by Comito. Strips it.
I think she's trying to go to the right to kind of shield her off, but now here's a quick three. No good. Rebound battled for, and stepped on the line over there. Stoner trying to get the ball, didn't realize how tight she was to the corner. Now Creek-Amana gets another shot at it here. Stratton throws it across Schrag. Guarded by Clark. Inside, down the lane, kick out.
Trying to use that high post there. That time nothing happened, but great defense, patient defense by Carlisle.
10 on the shot clock. And knocked away, but off of Taylor Thomas, out of bounds.
Those skip passes are so dangerous.
Yeah.
They were deflected. Clear Creek's lucky to have it back. Coach says you got to give it to Lauer.
On the drive, Evans again. This time it's short. And rebounded by Ella Smith, the 6-foot senior.
Yeah, so well contested by Smith.
Comito kicks it over. Stoner back inside. Three, no good. Rebound, battled for, and ripped down by Lauer. Lauer pushes it up. Puts up the three, no good. Back up, good on the follow by Evans.
Yeah, nice finesse on the follow through with the jumper by Evans.
And Clear Creek still cold from three, and they're getting some pretty good looks at it. Baseline drive, up and good. Cammie Clark.
Comito, the quarterback.
Lob up top. Looked to the cutter, but wasn't there for Keller. Now Lauer drives the lane, throws it up, and draws the foul.
That time they gave her a double screen to come around to try to create some space for her in the lane. They've been all over her.
I think he said Smith. Yep, Ella Smith, her second. Free throw is up and good.
Well, this is a beautiful shot right here. Watch her follow through. She snaps that wrist. Everything's in line, and she really holds that follow through. And you break down her technique there. There it is.
Boom. 77% free throw shooter. Shows you the form there. Kick it outside for three. Short rebound comes off to Stoner. Stoner back up. Takes it right back to the hole and scores.
Those are just brutal on your defense. You do a good job. They penetrated. They kick it out. You have to get that board.
Here's a three. Long and knocked around, but
Carlisle.
Thomas comes up with it.
Yeah, 23 rebounds now for Carlisle compared to only 18 for CCA.
Stoner up top to Clark, back into Stoner. Comito's wide open on the left wing. They didn't see her. We'll have an IMT insurance substitution.
Number 33,
Nakia Tangang, the senior, coming in. Learn how you can be worry-free at IMTIMS.com. Oh, right. Beautiful play under the basket. Stoner, the wide open lay off the glass. And Clear Creek just cannot get a extended run going here. There's a little shot at the elbow by Stratton.
Basket by number 23,
Here comes a little more pressure by the Clippers. Try to get something going. Extended 2-3 zone.
Kick it out to Camito. Steps back to the left, and the three in and out. Lauer with the rebound. Lauer drives right by Freeman. Now lob inside. Turnaround off the glass too hard. Rebound to Clark. Clark will push it up the floor. And they run out of room for Freeman. And back in is Brooklyn Lee for Clear Creek-Amana for an IFT insurance.
Yeah, nice run there by Bailey Simpson. Couldn't get that last one to fall.
So Clear Creek-Amana, another shot at it here.
11 down. They'd like to get this to single digits.
They just have not been able to string many points together, although they've got some stops. Little kick back out, and good by Evans. She's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yep. Nice open look. Again, Lauer creating so much attention, so someone's left open.
Camito across the top. On the drive, runner, no good, and down on the floor goes Freeman. And she gets up. She took a hard smack onto the floor here. And I think they're going to bring her out, yeah. They'll bring in Emily Nelson. We'll let Freeman go over and shake it off over there for an IMT insurance substitution. I see they're talking about playing it on a glass basketball floor, and I don't know how that's going to work here. They say it's okay, but down on the post, dribbles out, up, and no good. Rebound taken down by Clark. Lead down to 7, but Clear Creek-Amana couldn't get any closer. They rotated around. Looking for the cutter inside. Now back inside, and they're going to say held ball, which will stay with Carlisle.
Yeah, Tenya got her hand on that. That was a nice heads-up play by her defensively.
So Carlisle inbound on their own basket. They go in the box on the free throw lane. And wide open for three. Good! Taylor Thomas just went out wide off the cut and nails it.
Yes, they are so impressive on their out-of-bounds sets. They score almost every single time.
Lead back up to 10. Trying to drive is Evans. And a hold inside called. I think that'll be...
That's on Clark.
Clark, yeah. Or is it Clark or was
not.
it? No, I think it.
There's that corner
Thomas.
pass. Another assist there. And the bench is excited for the Wildcats.
Yeah, that was Thomas with her third.
Yes, Thomas. That's Lauer trying to create some space, use some screens to get open as she's so tightly guarded.
They get it in, rotate it around. Stratton looking for some room, dribbles down the baseline, has it stripped away. Battle for it, Camito comes away. Had a breakout, she'll keep it though. Now, oh, beautiful pass. A little no look to Stoner.
Macy Camito in transition is something to see.
You'd think she was going right, she fakes, she didn't even look and goes left. Pokes it away, Camito.
She's so quick, you think she wants to score, and she really doesn't. She wants to pass.
Just a little jumper there by Lauer.
Yeah, here she is again. Creating space, attacking the rim.
4 seconds, Camito off the glass, no good. She hit the final shot of the second quarter, but the third quarter it's not going to go, but Carlisle holds the lead at 10 here as we go to the final period. 42-32. You're watching the Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
At American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better.
Back on the Girls Union Digital Network. Before we go to the fourth quarter, let's see another Comito gem here.
There she is. Hesitation.
Coming
she
down.
takes it, draws the defender.
Yeah, right through.
Beautiful pass.
And what you don't see in that angle is she had a girl on the right, so you're thinking she's going to go there, and boom, she
and that's
threads it right through on the left.
She does. That's assist number 5 for Macy Comito, and for Melly Stoner, that is 16 points for the senior.
Creek-Amana starts with the ball. Down 10 here. Runner, no good. Under the basket, they try to save it out of there, but Clark gets it. Craig tried to tap it out. Over on the wing to Thomas. And Comito now.
Yeah, look at the space Carlisle creates. They put 2 in the deep corners to give a lot of space for Comito. She draws lots of defenders. We haven't seen a lot of action at the free throw line.
Well, and they could spread it out, take a little time off, and then open a drive lane for Comito, as you see there. And Comito hits the free throw. Just 4 points on the day. She's a nearly 89 or 86% free throw shooter. And there's the jinx. Lauer comes down with it and gets fouled.
Yeah, great positioning by Avery there to keep the defender on her back.
And Stoner picks up the foul. It's her first.
Well, it's go time for the Clippers. Down 11 here. And quarter number 3, Carlisle was a +1, 13-12, but it was that tough second quarter. Carlisle had 18.
Yeah, and they had it down to, 7 at one point, but now it's back up to 11. Lauer with it up top. On the drive, stripped away, out of the hands and off the knee of Lydia Keller. It'll go back to Carlisle.
Yeah, she was surprised by that call. Again, so important for CCA to make it one and done for Carlisle. They have to get the rebound and only give them 1 attempt at a shot.
Comito dribbles it across. They can afford to take a little time off the clock. Backing in, now kicking it over. Now back to Clark. Looking for a screen there. Back cut by Thomas, not there. Now inside to Ella Smith, but the defender's hanging on her arm. And I think that was that
That's on Lydia Keller.
Keller, yeah. Second team foul on Creek-Amana. They get it out to Smith. Now she goes baseline. She gives a head nod to Comito to come get it. She does. Now she'll drive baseline, stop and go. Up and good. That's what you call creating your own shot, isn't it?
The highlight reels continue on. We don't have 1, we don't have 2, we have many. That's another one added in.
Little slow and go, and then drive it in. Lauer dribbles in, and then Comito comes in and fouls her. She knew immediately that that's her third, though. Let's see the replay on this. Watch the dribbling action. A little slow, and then go, and then turn the body off the square.
Yeah, she had 3 on her. The hesitation, then she lost a defender. She saw the room and kissed it off the glass.
Keller draws the foul.
Nice crossover to get downhill.
And Ella Smith now has 3. So you got Thomas, Comito, and Smith with 3 personals. But you got to hit the free throws if you're going to make a comeback here. Keller misses that one.
Yeah, and she's 70% from the line.
And Carlisle has 3 fouls. There's the second free throw is good.
Carlisle with this comfortable 12-point lead. She's so quick.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see how quick she is on this live stream. She is so quick. That little hesitation move, and then she explodes to the paint.
That's the 4th on Schrod. She missed that free throw. She's her only flaw today. She's just 1 of 3 from the free throw line, but she can even it up here. Does. Comes right back. And the lead, the biggest it's been, up to 13 for Carlisle. Kennedy Stratton finds the lane, drives a little hard, and Schrag brought it back. When you're that close, you should turn around and throw it at the glass.
Yes, keep it high and just score. 2 feet in the paint, go up. No thinking involved.
Yeah. So if you try to look back out, sometimes. So here's Camito again up top, taking her time, setting up the offense. Clark backs in, over to Stoner, back to Camito. Camito crossover, spins, free throw line, kicks it out, and a foul. We'll go against Keller, second.
Even Cammie Clark here, she's at the line right now because of Camito. Like, she just creates so much for her team. Penetrates, spin move, you think she's going to go up. She kicks it out to the wing. Here's Cammie Clark driving in.
Yeah, you can see why Bill Fennelly and the staff like her.
Well, it's great that she's staying in the state.
And in is Brooklyn Lee for an IMT insurance substitution. Learn how you can be worry-free at IMTIMS.com. Second free throw by Clark swirls out, and Lee comes off the bench and gets the rebound right away. But the deficit has grown to 14 now. Lee looks to drive. Get the
Lauer
taller
wants it back.
defender on her. Lauer, and I think they're going to call Clark trying to run through that screen. Yeah.
Yeah, Brooke and Lee trying to create some space for Lauer.
Getting that double trap up high, too, and keeping them from entering the ball.
Yep, she screens. Doesn't work, screen again, screen again.
Stratton takes it. Right side. And Schrag down the lane, dishes off. Lauer turnaround, no good. Schrag back up that time and gets fouled.
Nice little pocket pass inside there from Scragg into Lauer. Big offensive rebound as the Clippers continue to fight. There's another point.
Shooting right at 50% from the line. Averages 2 points, so not a big scorer, but she does a lot of other things, and there she gets both free throws.
2 big free throw makes right there.
So we got our first full timeout here, so 47-35, Carlisle up over Clear Creek-Amana. We'll take a break at the Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
At American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy and the Carlisle Pep Band. down here on the north end. Yes. 4:48 to go. Carlisle looking to punch its ticket to the semis, and Joanna Settles, Clear Creek-Amana just has had trouble battling back, partly due to the defense, and then also just the balance overall by Carlisle.
Yeah, and Clear Creek-Amana, they score so well in transition, but when Carlisle makes so many of their shots, there's not that turnover. There's not that miss to run and go on.
And when they do get a rebound, there's a turnaround inside. They do get a rebound. They're kind of contested till they get it out of there.
Yes. Two of the very best in their conference, let alone the best in 4A. Carlisle, of course, winning the Raccoon River Conference, 23-1. And Clear Creek-Amana.
That's 5 on Schrag. She fouls out here.
Not without making those last two. Get the offensive rebound that she had. Well, she tried to have an assist to Lauer. Big offensive rebound, made 2 free throws. So those were important for her team.
And Smith with the free throw. Gets them both. Her first points of the second half. She has 8 overall. And Lauer coming up against Cammie Clark. Lauer's had a tough go. They've been all over her today right there. And then there's the foul by Clark. That's her third.
Yes, there's Lauer, the 3-time Waumec West Player of the Year. The Clippers 20-2 this season. Their only losses to Cedar Rapids, Washington, and Mount Vernon, both teams at state. And that's the only time that Evans was not playing this year. So she wasn't in the game. So that was definitely a difference maker for them.
And a miss at the free throw line. And second free throw bounces and goes. .13 lead. Camito brings it in, and they're going to work on the clock again. Camito drives, kicks for 3, long, pops out of there, and it's off of Carlisle.
Freeman will bring a little full court pressure on Stratton. Stratton decides to blow by her there.
Lauer back over to Stratton.
Clear Creek-Amana only 4 of 16 from 3 today. Not a lot of space to shoot.
Lauer drives. And they were called for the block, but they're going to say it's a foul. Well, they had some open looks, but when they did, they went out, and then you start rushing a little bit with this defense, I think. Lauer hits that free throw. 13 for Lauer. Hits that one. She averages 24, so they've done a good job on her today.
Clear Creek-Amana 7 of 9. Make that 8 of 10 from the free throw line as a team.
There's Camito. Pulls out Lauer on her, and she'll give it up. 10 on the shot. Now Camito cuts in and through.
Slicing and dicing the defense. A great assist, and Camito for another 2.
She's got 10 now. She didn't get her first bucket till the last shot of the second quarter. But like we said, she's done everything else. Steals and assists, good inside play, and then missed the shot, and there's a foul on the rebound. Is that Clark? Yep, Cammie Clark picks up number 4.
Pretty hard foul down low there.
And if this game were any closer, it'd be an issue. Both teams now in the double bonus. Lauer will go to the free throw line again. Shoot 2. Good form there.
This make will cut it to 11. Still plenty of time to play, Laura.
That one, long rebound. And Camito gets bumped, and they're going to call the foul on Stratton. That'll be Stratton's fourth. Zamir, there have been a lot of fouls in this second half, and
both teams playing hard.
32nd timeout here. I think going to give Camito just a chance to. She got a little hard one on the schnoz there, so give her a chance to get a drink and recover a little bit here. Again, the winner advances to play Sioux City Heelan Thursday at 6:45 here in 4A. And we'll move to Class 2A coming up after this one. Going to make a run, 2:44 to go. Creek-Amana needs to pull something out of here.
They do, yes. 51-39.
Camito will come back to the line.
She got popped in the nose on that one.
Yeah.
She was kind of made her eyes water.
Gives her 11 on the evening, make it 12. 53-39. Kennedy Stratton, senior, brings it up. And knocked away for a second, but stuck with it now off. Lauer battling with Camito. Going to be held, and it'll be Clear Creek-Amana's. Well, you look at Clear Creek, and they got, what, 4 seniors in the starting lineup, and then Lydia Keller, a freshman.
There it was. That was just such a good take by Evans. I mean, she makes that shot almost every single time.
Part of the day's frustration there. Camito. Inside, back out. 2 minutes to go on the drive. On the weak side rebound, they get it.
Nice block by Lauer.
They say she walked. Must have over there. Goes back to Clear Creek. Lob it inside. Lauer comes around for three.
There it is. That is a beautiful shot. Of course, Avery Lauer headed to Arizona State University to play college ball.
So that cuts it back down to 11. It's a full timeout. So let's take a break here on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
At American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Back at the Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Dar Danielson, Joanna Settles. 1:45 to go. Lauer hit a three, but they need more stops and more threes.
They do, and that's what it takes. You got to keep the energy up right here.
Yeah.
There's still a minute 45 to play, and Lauer, that was a three-pointer they're coming off of, using that maybe for some momentum. But with that shot, she is only 2 3-point makes away from being third all-time in Iowa for career three-pointers made.
But you look at the field goal percentage, Carlisle almost 46, and Clear Creek-Amana 33. Camito lobs it up ahead. Bounce pass in. Beautiful fast break Ella Smith finishes it off.
And that's the danger of pressing, an easy bucket on the other side.
And we're calling a push there.
And that'll be 5 for 42. That's Ella Smith. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And that will be her 5th foul.
Fouls out with 1:29 to play, but she'll be happy as long as there's not a major comeback here. And there's the first free throw by Carly Nash. Nash will get another one, hits them both. So we got an 11-point lead. Seems like it's been around 11, and
it does. It feels
CCA's
like,
had trouble getting under that, haven't
yes, too little, too late. They keep fighting, but Carlisle, so
Camito
consistent.
gets it up top. They're going to try to foul, but she's not the one to foul, I don't think. And she just dribbles around. And Lauer will get the foul against Cammie Clark. For Lauer, that's only her second. And since Cammie Clark to the free throw line, 2 of 4 today, make it 3 of 5 from the line for 11 points. Second free throw good. And it's a 13-point lead. 1 minute to go. Scoop up, no good.
Nice step through. She understood that she had to score quickly.
Camito dribbling through traffic and gets a reach by Lauer, I think. And Clear Creek-Amana's going to bring in the subs and say, okay, aren't coming back right now from this. It'll send Camito to the line.
Camino now only 5 points. It seems like she has 40, right?
Yeah.
Because she's everywhere. She creates so much for her team. And here they go. The starters taking a seat. The best basketball players to ever play at Clear Creek-Amana, right there. Lena Evans, the big hug from Coach, and Avery Lauer. That's a tough loss right there.
Yeah.
You know, you have so much hope. You think you can keep going. An incredible season.
And I always say it, and it's easy for me to say it sitting here, but when you lose here at the Casey Center in the quarterfinals, that's, you know, you want to end up losing in the state tournament if you have to end your season with a loss.
You do, but it sure hurts, yes.
Yeah, it does. It'll hurt for a while, but they can talk about this 20-2 season coming in and getting here to the state tournament.
You know, they won the state championship 2 years ago. So many great players on that team. Just what a successful program they have going. So tough for the Walmack.
Gretchen Cruz in there. I'll try to run off some of the other players if I can see him here. Adina Billa. And shot up no good. The rebound comes off. And they're going to stop the clock to get some substitutes in. Camito will go out with 13.
Yeah, they just wanted Macy Camito to get out, get some other players into the action.
And let's see. Lila Witt, Madison Kongbe in there. Lila Osterhaus. That's Kirsten Taylor. And number 5 will advance to meet number 1 here as Carlisle wins. 58-44.
Your attention to the court for the awards presentation. In addition to receiving medals, each participating player will receive a commemorative basketball provided by the Iowa Farm Bureau, proud title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Presenting awards from the IGHSAU are Erin Gerlich, Executive Director, and Basketball Administrator Tanya Moe. Congratulations to head coach Matt Hepner and the Clippers from Clear Creek-Amana on an outstanding basketball season. And now we'd like to recognize today's Quick Star Star of the Game, Mallie Stoner from Carlisle. This stand-up performance earns her the honor of advancing her team on the bracket to the semifinal round. Thanks to Quick Star for the support of the IGHSAU. Wildcat fans, your team advances to the semifinals and will play the winner of Bishop Heelan North Polk, which was Bishop.
So Stoner finishes with 16 points. She gets the honor of advancing the team as the player of the game. And final look at some of the stats here. Comito ends up with 13, 10 for Ellis Smith for Carlisle, 12 for Cammie Clark. For Clear Creek-Amana, Avery Lauer with 18, 13 for Lena Evans, 5 for Kennedy Stratton. So just a little too much offense and defense out of Carlisle. They played a great game here today and kind of shut down Clear Creek-Amana, didn't they?
They sure did. Just in the half court, they made it so difficult for CCA. An incredible season for Clear Creek-Amana. Always a tough loss. Great job by their seniors and company, but it's Carlisle that moves on. Comito and company, let's see, 15 points off of turnovers, 14 team assists, and 32 big points in the paint.
So big day for them. Carlisle advances again to play Sioux City Heelan Thursday night at 6:45. They'll meet the winner of DCG and Norwalk, which is the game before that on Thursday at 5 o'clock. Thanks to Joanne Settles, Randy at the controls here. I'm Dar Danielson. That's going to wrap